Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9 in the MSG version. It says, "Take your stand, idle women, listen to me. Indulgent idle women, listen closely to what I have to say. And just a little over a year from now, you will be shaken out of your lazy lives. The grape harvest will fail there, and there will be no fruit on the trees. Oh, tremble, you idle women! Get serious, you pampered dolls! Strip down and discard your silk fineries. Put on funeral clothes. Shed honest tears for the lost harvest, the failed vintage." All right, first off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash, the honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and as always, peace and blessings unto the elect. So, Brother Benai from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. It's going to be a quick in transit. I'm already count right now. And want to do a lesson on this article that I found from Natural News. All right, it says NDAA 2025 Admin Selective Service Act to include women in military draft. All right, and that's why I wanted to start out with this Isaiah 32. All right, because these women, all right, over here in America, like when you get it in the KJV, it says to rise up, you women that are at ease. You see, and over here in America, these women are at ease. You know what I'm saying? And like this is not going out to you, a few sisters that listen. You know what I'm saying, to brothers' videos. All right, who have repented and turned back onto the ways of Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai. All right, and doing their best. All right, to fulfill their role that Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai has set up for them. You know what I'm saying? This is not talking about you. All right, this is going into all the women. All right, of our tribes who accepted. All right, the way of Esau. All right, and this westernized mindset. You see, because this whole system. All right, that Esau has set up for the woman, all right, was set up to make her life easier. All right, in that way that Esau had set up, the woman had to choose to break up the family in order to receive these particular things. All right, receive these particular government benefits, Section 8 food stamps, TANF, Medicare. All right, homeless shelters. You know what I'm saying? They're all set up in fashion. All right, to help women out. You see, showing you that this place, all right, is a place of ease. That's why a lot of these women, all right, they come from the Middle East. They try to come over here to America, all right, so they can be free, so-called be free and liberated, all right, from the standards of their culture. When really them taking on this way of the westernized society, all right, taking on this Western mindset is totally destroying their people, man. You see, and not only is it destroying their people, but this whole way of Esau Edom, all right, this Western mindset is destroying the earth, man. You see. But real soon, all right, all these women over here who's living a life of ease, who's living a life of comfort. That's why I wanted to get this in a MSG, because like it said, it says, I'm gonna skip down. It says, in just a little over a year from now, you'll be shaken out of your lazy lives. You see, it says the grape harvest will fail, and there will be no fruit on the trees. Yeah, you see, because food is about to get scarce. All right, and the way that you women are going to be raised out of that ease that you're currently in right now. All right, we're reading about it right here in this article, man. The same, like I said, philosophy that Esau fed you, that you can be, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of it too. Taking on that westernized society, that westernized mindset for these women, for our women, is thinking that they can be equal unto a man. You see, well, Esau is going to give you all that equality that you want, all right? And he's going to hand you a pair of boots and an M16 and tell your ass to get out there on the front line, man. You see? This all goes back until you rejecting the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, like the scriptures say in the book of Proverbs chapter 1, since you wanted none of my reproof, since you despised, all right, instruction, or you despise the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And you despising the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you despising the role that he set up, because a woman is not supposed to be in war. You see? When you read in the scripture and you read about the nation of Israel, our people going to war, it was only the men. You see, the woman wasn't involved in the war. All right, on the front line. You see, the woman and children were at home while the man went to war. You see, and that's the way that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set it up to be. You see, that's the role. That's one of the particular things or role of the woman. You see, to be a keeper of the house, you know what I'm saying, and let the man go out and handle his business, man. You see, but since you rejected the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, like I said, stating that in the book of Proverbs, uh, since you rejected that instruction, all right, you didn't want the role that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set up for for you to be under the man, for the man to be your head, because that's a big problem with our women, which goes back into the curse of Genesis chapter 3. All right, where it talks about when the Lord cursed the woman, when Yahweh Shema Shah cursed the woman, with the birth pains, and told her, when you read in the NLT, it tells you that your man will rule over you, but the curse is not that the man will rule over you. Real quick, because I don't want to be dry talking. Real quick, so let you see it yourself. Genesis chapter 3, real quick. Let's go down. It's a lock if I'm trying to find it right quick. I'm driving too, so give me a second. All right, you read verse 13. Well, the woman, the serpent beguiled her, and she did eat. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, keep going. Let's see. All right, in verse 16. All right, this is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16, and this is going into what the Lord is telling the woman. It says, then he said to the woman, I will sharpen, and it's in the NLT, I will sharpen the pains of thy pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth, and your desire will, and you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you. You see, so the curse is not that the man is ruling over the woman. You see, because even Paul reiterated that in the order, all right, of the that Yahweh Shema Shai set up. All right, the head of a Mashiach, or the head of who the word English calls Jesus Christ is who? Yahweh. All right, and the head of every man is who? Yahweh Shai. All right, and the head of the woman is who? The man. You see, showing you that the man ruling over you is a part of the natural role, a part of that order that Yahweh Shema Shai set up from the beginning. All right, when you read in the book of Genesis chapter 2, going into the order, you know what I'm saying? Eve being that helpmate, Eve being that assistant. All right, but the curse is that you will desire to control your husband. You see, and that's the whole struggle, the whole power struggle, and the mindset of these women, of westernized women. All right, trying to be on the same level as a man. All right, trying to control the man when that's not the proper role that the Lord has set up. You see, the Lord has set you to be under the man. But like I said, since you hate that role, well, you're gonna have to eat of your own doings. Going back into the book of Proverbs, man. You see, since you hated the instructions, real quick. Like I said, I'm driving. Let me see. Go down. All right. It says, because I start at verse 24, and I'm gonna jump down. It says, because I have called and ye refused, I've stretched out my hand and no man regarded. It says, and ye have said it not, but you have said it not all of my counsel, and you with none of my reproof. You see, and that's exactly what these women have done when they accepted the way of Esau Edom. You see, and you bring out the natural role that Yahweh Shema Shai have set up for the woman, and they hate it. You see, they hate it. You know, showing you that that curse is still on our women unto this day. That's why they still have pains when they give birth. You see, but jump it down. All right, since you refused that, since you hated the instruction, you didn't want the way, you didn't want the role that the Lord have set up for you from the beginning. Well, it says, therefore, verse 31, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. You see, so you're gonna have to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read that in NLT. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of the living of living their own way, Salakias, and choke on their own scheme, choking on their own schemes. You see, so you're gonna have to live with that. Putting that goddamn helmet on and them and strapping them boots up and getting your ass out there in the middle of World War III, because it's coming, man. So let's go back to this article. I'm gonna read a little bit. It says the powers to be are readying Salakia the masses for another global and likely thermonuclear war that would be so intense as to require the assistance of women on the front line. Yeah, you see, and that's how much death. All right, it's going to be, man. You see, all the two world wars before, the two woes before. All right, you look up the history on how bloody they were. You know what I'm saying? How the number of people that died. Well, this ain't gonna have nothing on this third woe. All right, like it speaks about in Revelation chapter 11. All right, the second war is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly, man. You see, and that's why they're passing these particular bills. You know what I'm saying? For the draft, they automatically signing. You know what I'm saying? Man up from 18 through 26. All right, to be drafted. All right, and this draft is going to include you goddamn women too, man. You see, it's going to include you women too. It says the latest version of the National Defense Authorization Act for the fiscal year of 2025, the NDAA is basically an annual set of blueprint drawn up by military by the military industrial complex to keep its global police state intact. All right. It says initiates mandatory selective service registration for American women as well as men. You see, so you women are going to be drafted in this Third World War too, man. You see, and the Lord have and the Lord have pre-selected, all right, just like He pre-selected those spirits to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? I myself and whoever listens to this video may be a part of that bunch to be saved, all right. But He also predestined people, all right, for particular deaths. All right, you can read about that in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15. And I'm gonna end it off on this, man. I'm getting ready to pull up to camp. This is Jeremiah chapter 15. I'm gonna read in the NLT. I'm going in verse 2. It says, "And if they say to you, but where can we go?" It says, "Tell them this is what the Lord says. Those who are destined for death to death." It's the point. Those who are destined for war to war. You see, so those who are destined for war, all right, to be drafted in this next world war, all right, and ultimately die a horrible death over there in the Middle East, all right, and be burnt the hell up, all right, and see Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, all right, come back, hey, because a lot of these women they gotta eat that. Going back to the book of Micah, Micah 7 and 10, real quick, all right, Micah 7 and 10. I said I was gonna end it off, but let me finish reading this real quick, then I'll jump to that Micah and end it off, all right. This is Jeremiah, Salakia, Jeremiah 15 and verse 2, it says, "And if they say to you, but where can we go? Tell them this is what the Lord says. Those who are destined for death to death, those who are destined for war to war, all right, and those who are destined for famine to famine, those who are destined for captivity to captivity." That's right, man. You seeing that captivity is going into these concentration camps that are set up all throughout America, man. All right, they stockpiled and ready. You see, because real soon they already talking today. They've been in the talking of this a new disease X. You see, all these particular things. That way, they're going to be able to. Esau's going to be able to bring to pass these laws to go round people up and throw them into these concentration camps, man. You see, but like it says, from those who are destined for war, man. You see, so you women, a lot of these women gonna have to get that issue because a woman, when you bring out the scriptures, man, the main ones who have a problem, all right, well, how about Shemi Awashai are the women, man. You see, why? Because it goes into the natural role of a woman, and it's something that they hate. They hate the order that the Lord had established. You see, so you're gonna see with your own eyes. Your ass is gonna be over there in the Middle East, far from home, far from your family, all right, probably have been raped multiple times while you was over there by your own soldier, by your own people in your army. You see, because that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Even over here at these particular bases, these women, you know what I'm saying, getting raped by these men. You see, so not only that, you're gonna get raped by men of your own army, but you're gonna be getting raped, all right, by these particular men of these other countries, man. You see, and after all that, your ass gonna see the Lord come back, and then he gonna burn your ass up, man. You see, Second Ezra chapter 13, your ass is gonna be, it ain't gonna be nothing but dust and smell of smoke, man. You see? But going back up to the point, Micah 7 and 10, real quick. "Then she that is my enemy, all right, shall see it." What she gonna see? She gonna see Yahweh Shemi Awashai. All right. You women to go, it's gonna be some women that are predestined to go over there and fight, and they're gonna see Yahweh Shemi Awashai crack them clouds. They're gonna see Yahweh crack them clouds, and that's gonna be the last thing they seen before they ass get dehydrated and turn to powder, man. You see? "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is this Lord thy God?" You see, and that's what they say. Who this? Yeah, who is this Yahweh Shemi? I don't know him. Not my Jesus. You see, everybody is talking shit about the Lord. You see, and mainly you women, and you women are gonna see. You gonna see it with your own eyes. "My eyes shall behold her." Whose eye? The Lord is gonna behold her, man. You see, and we're gonna be able to see. We're gonna be able to see as well, man. We're gonna see a lot of these women getting judged out here, man. It says, "Now shall she be trodden, all right, trodden down as the mire of the streets," man. You see? So rise up, you women that are at ease, man. That third world's war is in the cooking right now, man. And that draft is coming. And a lot of you women are gonna be a part of that, man. You see? A lot of you loud mouth ass women talking out the side of your damn neck and got something to say about the man of the Lord Well, your ass gonna be, the Lord is gonna toss your ass right out there in the mix, man. Hey, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, the honors unto the apostles, of great millstone, and teaching with well, peace and blessing unto the elect. Shalom.